I'm waiting to see if there's any activity out there. If I don't see any splashes soon, I'm going to go over to the clam. And again, just working with the PENN 85 Sea Boy. I think a couple of you guys asked for me to do a video with this reel, and this is it. This is my reel. I've had this reel since I was 10, and I took it out the other day. I liked it so much that I'm using it today. The PENN Sea Boy number 85. I'm working, I put on 20-pound monofilament line. This is Ande line, old Ande line, new old Ande line. And one thing great about monofilament is you don't have to worry about your leaders if you're kind of using a match setup. But it definitely is casting great. Actually, I can get all I need. Not as more as if the guy's working, say, a 10-foot rod and spinning reel to get at some albies. But if albies do happen to pass by and they swing in close, we have a really good shot at them with this setup. And that would be just plain wild. This reel does have a good drag on it. But today we're working with the PENN Sea Boy number 85 conventional fishing reel. Alright, we got our first fish of the day. I think it's a fluke. So right now I'm working the jig and teaser with the PENN Sea Boy number 85. I'm just working the water, seeing what's out there. I got a variety of stuff today to see what's going on. Oh, that's a sea robin. And he took my pink teaser. So I am just getting started here. And I have a little bit of clam with me. I have jigs. I have a couple top orders. And I'm starting with the Sting Silver. You can use an epoxy jig and teaser. And just working the reel in. Might go to the clam. But today I'm working with, this is the PENN Sea Boy number 85. And believe it or not, it really does cast like a charm. You can keep your eye on the thumb. We got a frontal wind, maybe about 14 to 16, 17 miles an hour. So you can definitely get some distance with the reel. And this is about a 6-foot rod, slightly longer. I redid the tip. The tip broke and I replaced it, so it's a few inches shorter. I think it used to be 6 foot 6 inches or so. A shorter rod tip, you can really work that lure nicely. The one, what's this? Is that a robin or? Oh yeah, that's a sea robin. The one thing, whoa, there he goes. He can slip right under. The one thing I found with these reels is just go easy on your cast. There's no need to really overpower the reel. If you're getting that overspin, that's because your energy is going back into your reel, not your lure. So it's all coming back at you. So the first thing you want to do is slow down your cast. You don't want to overpower your cast. Now you can go up and down on your spool adjuster too with the PENN 85 Sea Boy or any conventional reel. But if you can, try to keep them open as much as you can. But the first thing you want to do for an unforgiving cast is slow down your roll, slow your roll, and you'll see you'll get far less backlashes. I haven't had one yet, and the monofilament line is very, very forgiving, I must say, than if you were using braided line, and actually it's recommended you do use the monofilament line. The wet monofilament's always good. You want your monofilament slightly wet. It's going to cast a bit better. It's just going to peel off your spool smoother. So make sure your line is going to is slick and wet and whatnot. That's really makes the difference. I got something now. It was way out there. Like I said, I am just working the water. And keep in mind, like when I fish, I'm not always doing the best things to do to catch fish. I'm just out having fun. Like I said, I had out my 85 the other day, and I say to myself, wow, how come I haven't used this fishing reel like in the longest time? And ooh, what do we got? Oh, it's a double robin with tons and tons of, oh my god, it's a skate. Oh, it's a robin in a bag. There was one right behind them. Maybe when these sea robins leave, we'll get something interesting. But like I was saying, when I fish, I would not say it's always the best thing to do. I like to have fun with my fishing, and I think you should all have fun with your fishing. And that's how I fish. A lot. Now don't get me wrong, I think I've seen something big in the water. Now don't get me wrong, I do have days where I'm all about catching what I can and targeting things, but in general, most of the things I do is just for just having fun. Getting that jig down to the bottom. Right now I'm working it slow. If I see any like big eruptions, I will most certainly work it faster. And I do have some top waters with me. I have some bucktails, plenty of jigs, different sizes, and I brought clam. So if I find a good rock, I may just work that clam for a good bit. So we started the day. We'll start the day here with the sting silver and a teaser, pink cerise over white, and a lot of sea robins. So I'm going to go with the bait. Maybe we'll get something interesting, or maybe more sea robins, but we'll see. Hey, we got a fluke. So I'm going to pass. I got that hook through his gill. Not through his gill. I'll show you. I'm going to clip my line. I'm going to roll out my hook. And I'm going to get him on his way. And he's good. You kind of want to ball your line up in the middle if you can. Not that mine is, but... And... like I said, just go easy on your cast and you'll have no problem. Like I said, if you're backlashing, you're overpowering your cast when you fish with conventional reels. I think it's probably a big sea robin. But sometimes you get bass mixed in. Yeah, it's a big sea robin. So I'm working through with the clam still. So I'm going to go back to the jig and teaser. Got it. Ow. Ow. So I'm going to throw this clam just a little bit more. Then I'm going to tie up my jig and teaser again. I got a strip on, so maybe it'll be good for the fluke. Now the PENN SEA BOY 85, it's got, I think, could be less than a 3-to-1, less than a 3-to-1 gear ratio. But it's got a wider spool. I would call it a 2.0 size reel, but it does have a wider spool, so you get a little bit of pickup on it. It's definitely not like one of those 20-to-1 or something like that. It has bushings, a right and left side bushings, and those bushings will last forever. And if they do wear down, what I like to do is generally on the plate side, you can put a little piece of steel wool right in that bushing, and you'll get another lifetime out of it. And I think we got, I don't know what this is, probably a fluke. I don't feel it bouncing. I should have fluke now with the PENN SEA BOY. Oh, it's a little robin. And now I'm definitely working that bait. Probably get 1,000,000 sea robins with a jig and teaser. But sometimes I just like working the clam. You don't know what you're gonna get. Oh, I know. If I work that there jig and teaser, I'll probably get a whole bunch more sea robins. I can at least shake this away and maybe see what else comes. I was hoping maybe some blues will be busting or some bass will be around. Had fun with the Sea Boy today. There's small fluke nipping at my bait now, and I'm getting out of here. Really, reel does everything. You probably can cast bait, lures, top water, bucktails, tins, and teasers, and it's a fun reel to fish with, and I will be using this a bit more till the end of the season. But I just wanted to show you, and I've been asked to do a video with the PENN SEA BOY 85 reel, and here it is. What's this? Gotta be a big sea robin. So, is he? Yeah, he is. Oh. So we are going to call it fishing today with the PENN 85 Sea Boy. Really enjoying the reel. It's one of my original reels, probably the second reel I've ever owned. Whoa, slow down, slow down. I don't want to get beat up, nor do you. Probably the second reel I have ever owned. And it still works like new. Haven't used it in a long time. I can tell you when I did use it, I certainly used it good. I beat this sucker around. But I'm getting out of here. Thanks for watching. Really fun, enjoyable reel to fish with. A lot of times I like to do things nostalgically, and just to show you guys some of the things out there. And thanks for watching.